Lakers trail by 12. Well, we've been tracking MP and the stories surrounding his NBA career. One of his recent pursuits is his quest to win Defensive Player of the Year.
And it was a lofty goal set by MP to win Defensive Player of the Year. I'm actually a bit surprised, but incredibly, I think he might actually be the leader thus far. He's been awesome on that side of the court. Let's see if that continues tonight.
So for the Lakers right now, they got James, MP out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Charlotte just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and what an offensive performance overall, turning in a new season high for him in points. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Pass to Jackson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Wells. The Lakers also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for 8. Butler comes in for Dalton Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for James.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. MV dishes to Vucevic. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
Chalk up 2 there. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
James, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Now, here's Morant for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. James up top, guarded by Jackson. Here's James. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Reeves the pass to Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Washington's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jerome comes in for John Morant. The Lakers also with a sub. Schroeder's checked in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Now here's James. He's got 10.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Washington. Rebound the Lakers. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers? 33 wins in a row. We will see tonight.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
Now here's James. Can they get it? No good there. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany. That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Jerome passes to Jackson. 43 seconds left in the first. Here's Jerome. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Reeves outside. James. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 21 in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
MP looking around. From outside the arc, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah.
Checked in for Memphis. MP's checked in for Los Angeles. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The three. Bring it up for MP. A three.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
To the middle. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive dunk shot.
And the dunk by Jackson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
James against Jackson. It's Connect on the wing. Reeves outside. James. And the rejection by Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
The drive by MP makes it off the glass. MP's got 20 points.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, a chance to check out stats for MP.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instinct, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. From 12 feet out, Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Memphis. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Jackson. Yes, that goes in. Jackson's got 27.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
The 3 from MP. Hits it from three-point range. James has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Memphis. Yabusele comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Ty Jerome. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Jimmy Butler. Yabusele finds Jackson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Take a look at the Lakers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Memphis. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for the Lakers,
They've been on a roll this season. Currently first in the conference, but they know they still have a lot of work to do.
James, no good.
it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bell is wide open, and it's off from three-point range. A floater. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, and he had to be tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Morant, up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Jackson against MP. Looking to get it going. He takes it up and lays it in. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside for Jackson. Driving in, and the dunk by Jackson.
You see here just how good Moran is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking now at some numbers for Wells. His last 10 games, he's putting up 6 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, and talking to his coach, this team expects more from him. And that's a good problem to have as a player. It means your team believes in your abilities.
Morant with a wide open look. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Down low, here's Ayton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, you expect this from Ayton. For him to shrug off contact inside and power his way to a bucket. I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
In the corner, it's James. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. To the inside. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Wells. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in that.
And James throws it down.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
1:57 left to play in the first half. Wells in the corner. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Yabusele. Clock at 6. Back to Morant. 13 feet away. And the jumper is on the mark. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Doncic kicks to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. James has got 31 points.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Pass to Yabusele. And here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Wells passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. From deep, James, and the 3-ball is good. James has got 34.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Morant kicks to Yabusele. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Really left alone that time.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Memphis out in front, just dominating this one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You know, for the Grizzlies, They've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Grizzlies shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's Edey. That's the group for Thomas Isolo as we begin the second half. James. And he lays it straight in. James has got 36.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
They set the screen. That shot wide open. 8 points for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Doncic. Back to James. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it's good for 2.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Now, here's Morant for 3. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the shot goes in. MP's got 40 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
To the paint, here's James. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now, here's Morant for 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Jackson. Now, here's Wells. Second chance shot. And it's MV with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Doncic. Floats it up for MP. Stolen by Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Six to shoot. On the wing, Jackson. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Kicks it out to James. On the wing, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. James has got his 4th assist in this one. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Jackson from long range bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
A strong three-point shooter. Jackson Jr. responds.
What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr., coach, brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
James right side. Now connect. Still scoreless. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And Jackson throws it down.
Yeah, it took... it hard on it.
And it's Morant missing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Nice shot by James.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Morant with the screen on James. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. MP outside, fires from deep, sinks the three-pointer. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc, and that's now his second in this half.
Pass to Edey, out to Morant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
MP against Jackson. Here's MP. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's James. And the rejection by Jackson. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off a bit, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Guys, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Vucevic, he's checked in for 8. Jimmy Butler comes in for Dalton Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. Jackson, that's good.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
MP passes to Reeves. Inside to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Meeting the defensive challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
Some changes for Memphis. Washington's checked in for Zach Edey. And it's Ty Jerome in for John Morant. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Luka Doncic. Bounce pass for Jerome. Down low. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Schroeder kicks to MP. And they double up James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Jerome. Jackson with the screen. Jerome, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. That one falls. 54 points for MP.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Reeves the pass to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's James. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Jackson. Over Reeves. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And James gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Grizzlies shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside Jackson. Yabusele a screen on Reeves. Jackson misses. The Lakers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Shots good by Butler.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Sinks the triple. 16 points for him.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Memphis, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on...
He's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Dennis Schroeder. So the Lakers 5 right now. Dalton Connect is out there with Doncic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's James. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Jackson has the open look. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, James. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Back to James. Over Edie. And got it. Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And the dunk by MP.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that playoff with a dunk.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Outside for Jackson. Back to Jerome. And the layup is good.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Pass to Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
No one near as Jerome lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Doncic against Jerome. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's MP. And he banks in the layup.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Butler with the steal. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jerome passes to Jackson. No good on the 3. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Jerome with it. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Again, Memphis.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
James, no good. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Six on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edie off the boards. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And the dunk by Edie.
Oh, what? Thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. They get it again. Pass to connect. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
You have to stay attached to connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Memphis moving it around. So, coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
There's Jackson with the 3. Pass to Wells. The 3 ball. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And James throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. When you give MP this kind of positioning inside, he's going to slam.
To the middle. Edey against MP. The 3. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.